13th station of the cross. Jesus is taken down from the cross and laid in the arms of his mother. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. A reflection from Bishop Robert Barron. After the crucifixion, Jesus was taken from the cross and laid in the arms of Mary, a scene famously captured at Michelangelo's iconic Pieta. For 5 centuries now, scholars and admirers have remarked the serenity and youthfulness of Mary's face in the Pieta. Mary, we presume, would have been at least 45 or 50 at the time of the crucifixion. And yet, Michelangelo depicts her as a young woman, perhaps in her early 20s. What Michelangelo was showing us is not only the historical Mary, but Mary as the new Eve, an ever-young mother of the church. Michelangelo was, throughout his life, a great devotee of the poet Dante. At the end of the Divine Comedy, we find a famous line placed on the lips of Saint Bernard as he sings the praises of the Mother of God. Virgin Mother, daughter of your Son, humbled and exalted more than any other creature. Since Mary's Son, according to the flesh, is also the divine Word through whom all things are made, Mary is indeed both mother and daughter of Christ. Michelangelo suggested this absolute unique relationship in the youthfulness of Jesus' mother. One of the most extraordinary features of the Pieta from a purely structural or compositional standpoint is how Michelangelo managed to make the figures of Jesus and Mary look so natural and elegant together, despite the fact that what is being presented is a woman supporting the body of an adult man on her lap. In fact, Mary's body is significantly larger than that of Jesus. She contains him. In the wonderful words of Sister Wendy Beckett, she's like a great mountain, and his body is like a river flowing down. The Church Fathers compared Mary to the Ark of the Covenant, the receptacle of the 10 Commandments, which the ancient Israelites appreciated as the dwelling place of God. So Mary, who carried the incarnate Word in her very womb, becomes the Ark of the Covenant par excellence. According to the Gospel accounts, Mary, having given birth to Jesus, placed him in a manger, the place where the animals eat. At the climax of his life, Jesus would become food for the life of the world. Michelangelo depicts Mary's left hand in a gesture of offering, as though she is presenting him as a gift. In Michelangelo's sculpture, her right hand supports him, but touches him only indirectly through her garment. Both are references to the Eucharist. The Church continually offers the body of Jesus under the forms of bread and wine. And when a priest shows the Blessed Sacrament, he touches the monstrance only through a veil. Keep in mind that the sculpture was intended to be an altarpiece, that is to say, something closely associated with the celebration of the liturgy. What we see in the Pieta, the image of the Virgin Mother cradling her Son, is what we see at the liturgy, namely, the offering of the body of the crucified Jesus for the life of the world. Some questions for which to reflect on. Often, just when you think you've accepted and dealt with one form of suffering, another comes along. This time we have even less control and feel external factors are determining our destiny. Perhaps this is a deeper invitation to trust God. Where in your life has this occurred or is still occurring? A new reflection by Bishop Barron and Lestations will be posted each Wednesday and Friday during Lent. Mark your calendar and come back to Christ the King website often. May God bless.